Assalamu alaikum everyone. I sincerely hope and pray that each one of you and your dear ones are keeping safe at these difficult times. As most of you would be knowing that my name is 5.Muhammad Shahzad Hussain and I am a fellow chartered accountant in addition to being a certified Islamic professional accountant and a certified information system auditor. I've got more than 20 years experience of working with Big Four firms both in Middle East and in Pakistan. I've worked with EY, PwC and Deloitte. Currently, I am associated with Yusuf Chartered Accountants in the capacity of a Director of Business Process Solutions. I have assisted global organizations such as AOFI, BIBF and FAS in my personal capacity. I have been fortunate enough to have diversified exposure including assurance, BPO services, Islamic finance and ERP implementations. Due to the exposure and experience I have gained with reference to ERP implementations and RPA, I can relate to the modern demands of the profession and also understand the problem being faced by our members, especially the expatriate members, as I have been one of them, and contribute towards bringing the institute at the pedestal it deserves and resolving issues faced by our members, whether on professional development or facilitation side. While taking any decision, we need to consider impact on all the stakeholders affected by that decision. In case of SRC, we need to consider at least the following stakeholders: the talent, students, the trainees, members and expatriate members. One of the major issues the institute has faced in the last 15 years is shift of talent from CS training to other qualifications. We as a qualification or institute are not enjoying the position we used to, say, a couple of decades back. We need to focus on attracting the best talent back towards our institute and our qualification. Similarly, we need to have a connection and ownership of students with the institute that it needs to be established. From SRC's platform, we need to make them part of the institute and not only leave them with reads. Similarly, we need to provide support to the trainees and equip them with the ammunition they will need in the future if they are not already requiring them during their articleship days. That is, we need to equip them with the soft skills and the technology on the IT side, to name just a couple of areas which they'll require as support. Then, I've been one of the expatriate members and can actually relate to the disconnect the expatriate members feel with the institute, mainly by comparing support and recognition they get in comparison to the members of the institute from other countries, and also lack of their input or say in affairs of the institute. And lastly, and then not least, are the members, keeping in view the demands and requirements of the stakeholders as discussed earlier, and keeping within the domain of SRC, which unfortunately is very limited as compared to Council. I've identified certain areas I'll be focusing on. For example, skills and professional development of the members through webinars, e-learnings, training platforms or conventional modes. I'll be focusing on professional development on technical updates, skill development including IT, finance, digitalization and soft skills of members through conventional modes as well as webinars, e-learnings and training platforms. Being an extracurricular person all my life, one of the biggest issues, if I can use that word, I have with the institute is lack of recreational activities or opportunities which can also enhance the network of the members. Therefore, I would be focusing on networking and recreational activities. To increase the number of social events including family gatherings, literary evenings and sports events to enhance members' networking in addition to provide periodic recreational activities for the members. The current pandemic has taught us importance of digitalization, whether it relates to facilities with regard to facilitation centers or comprehensive digital library. I'll be focusing to increase number of libraries and facilitation centers in addition to improving the standard of current libraries. Focus on creating an extensive e-library or digital library covering different areas of interest for the members will be one of my main focus. As I have been an expatriate member, I face the same issues as being faced by our current expatriate members, whether it relates to recognition in other countries, representation at ICAPS level, or CPDR compliance. As most of these issues comes under the ambit of Council, at our SRC, we could only suggest on these matters. However, I will ensure while making any decision, Consideration is given to the requirements of expatriate members by consulting different chapters with a view to include them in all the activities related to SRC. We need to realize that reinforced focus on involving students and trainees with ICAP is required, as they are the future of the profession and the institute. To achieve that, we need to increase students' activities and involvement with ICAP through the platform of CASA in addition to direct activities. As per my understanding, one of the major issues the institute is facing is how to attract the top talent towards CA stream. We need to focus on attracting the best talent back towards the institute. To attract the best talent towards our profession, we will focus on enhancing awareness regarding our brand by conducting various programs in different schools, colleges and universities. In addition to conducting journal activities with reference to brand building of the institute. During my presentation, I have touched on major stakeholders on whom I will be focusing on and their requirements which can be met through SRC's platform. Also, I have shared sample of activities I intend to undertake and identified the target stakeholders for those activities. However, I will be needing your support and guidance on this journey. I have provided my contact details on the slide. Kindly feel free to reach me and advise me on any of these activities. Thank you everyone for bearing with me, and please stay safe in these difficult times.